Okay, Johnny, let's get into the fastest Android phone you'd ever see on this planet.
257. Once the 5G one comes out.
Oh, it's so nice. Nobody else can see it yet, but I can. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow.
So far.
Okay, I'm going to show it. Boom. It's the Mi 9.
My 9!
From Xiaomi.
It's my 9. My 9.
Mi 9.
Huawei.
Oh, Mi 9. Oh, come on. What's this?
Geekbench or Antutu.
It's underneath the phone, Johnny.
Hmm?
The information's right there. Yeah, underneath.
Let's see here. So this is the Xiaomi Mi 9
My 9.
broke the benchmark's 400,000 point barrier of the first time. The phone uses a 2.84 gigahertz Qualcomm Snapdragon 855, running the MIUI version of Android 9, of course, and 12 gigabytes of RAM and 256 gigabytes of storage, with a 6.4 inch OLED. Wow.
2340 by 1080.
So is that still 1080 pixels?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's not even 4K.
So I guess
Well,
it's
it's not
just going
2K.
by speed, not quality.
Yeah, it's strictly by speed.
Yeah, well.
And
But it,
I can't read this because it's all in
This
kanji.
guy who I think I don't
oh,
want 9.0.
jeez.
What's the guy from 45 and 55 time?
Oh, this is the benchmark thing. All right.
Yeah, it's all the benchmark stuff.
Who knows what this says?
So what's the MIUI though? What is that? They don't tell you what it is.
That's their
Well,
UI.
MIUI
That's their
is
user interface.
GUI.
It's pretty much a clone of iOS.
Oh, really?
Yeah, MyUI is a clone
So
of
it's,
iOS.
kinda like, so it's more like a Unix based then.
No. I mean, it has the interfaces like it's all Unix based. All Android is Unix based.
Okay.
But no, it just looks like it looks like iPhone. That's what they made it for.
It look like iPhone.
So it's made to intrigue people that are on iPhone and want to switch to Android for the transition to be easier.
Oh, okay.
That's all that is for.
So it's a
So they made MyUI, which is a fairly popular UI. A lot of people like it.
the phone in transition.
So
Um,
said that,
and
said
the-
that there's a new Levato Z5 Pro GT running the same CPU.
And the one thing, mostly these benchmarks show your GPU and your CPU scores, which are crazy high.
Is that a screen?
So
No, that's the back of it. That's a reflection.
that's the reflection in the back of it. Yeah,
But it would be nice to have that much storage in there though.
that's a lot of storage.
Wow.
It's 256 gigabytes.
That's freaking
Plus, you
crazy.
got the SD too. I mean, I don't think anybody would ever be able to fill that up unless they just put all their music on there.
I don't even use more than like 10 gigs in my phone ever. Really,
I
Like-
can fill it.
like
So they don't know what the price is for it yet, but it's the Mi 8 was $450 in Europe.
That'll be fun to have though.
It's got a little teardrop there, but the rest of the phone is
Yeah.
solid. That's a nice looking phone.
yeah, it's not a bad looking phone.
Yeah.
The only thing that is overkill, like we were talking about before, that I've pretty much confirmed, and other people have confirmed that do YouTube and do testing, is you're not getting a benefit if once you go over 4 gigs with Android right now at all, and you won't get a benefit until Fuchsia comes out.
Then why are they putting so much RAM?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you
They're
why.
preparing for the future.
I guess for the future, but not a lot of these phones, especially I can tell you with like companies like Samsung and stuff, they're not pushing those updates for Fuchsia when it comes out. They're gonna make you get a new phone.
Yeah, they put 12 gigs in there. Like,
Well, I don't know what that's gonna do. It's not gonna do anything at all,
they're
actually.
having the Qualcomm Snapdragon on the 855, but
Your processor the processor is
Yeah.
crazy. Like that's a wicked high processor for a phone. Obviously, that's where they're getting the score from.
All right, so this phone also it says it's going to start off at 445.
It's not bad for like that much.
It's got the 855 processor in it,
that crazy spec.
and it says the camera is a 48 megapixel
it's not
and
bad.
a front 20 megapixel.
Okay.
So it's a triple camera setup with a main 48 megapixel f1.75. That's a nice aperture right there. That's wide open. With a 16 megapixel wide angle and a 12 megapixel telephoto. And up front there's a 20 megapixel with HDR.
Yep.
Now, my question is, when they put RAM in these phones, what is it? Is it just like a single
It's a single chip.
chip?
Yeah, it's a single chip.
I don't think that's safe though.
Well, no, that's safe. It's
Because
just that
what if it burns out?
you're not gonna. Oh yeah, it'll be
Why
done.
not just have like separate chips as a case? Like if
There's-
you're gonna have 12 gigs, and you're not even gonna need that much.
There's
just
not
in case
space
if
for
you
it.
got some- Oh really?
Yeah.
It's got a
You can't make them that small.
No.
3300 milliamp battery, which ain't
Yeah,
bad.
not that. Yeah, it's a single chip, which is why like it also isn't beneficial to have that much RAM because, like in a computer or a laptop or something like something small, you have multiple channels. Phones don't have multiple channels, which is why it's able to run RAM a little faster because they can split up the tasks amongst multiple sticks of RAM and channels. There's one chip in a what do you call it, a phone. You're not getting any benefit from that.
So it's yep.
It's stupid. It's like really useless. And this comes from a person that was like really enthusiastic getting a whole lot of RAM on my phone until I actually looked at the data and I was like, okay, I really don't need a lot of RAM. Until when I actually looked at the data, I was like, my phone can't even do anything with it.
People want to run on these things.
There's nothing you're going to run that's going to go over 4 gigs. So
Oh, that's what I'm saying. It's just
So right here it says that the Mi 9 will be available in violet, blue, and black. And they are going to sell a version with a transparent cover, like it did with the Mi 8.
That's kinda
just
cool.
a see-through case.
that is pretty neat.
that's what this is. But it's gonna.
That particular option will come with 12 gigs of RAM and 256 storage, and will retail for the equivalent of $600 in China. The base variant of the Mi 9 with 6 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of storage will cost $445, making it absolute steal. The version with 8 gigabytes of RAM and 128 gigabytes of storage will be sold at in the country for $490.
It's not a bad price at all.
Coming
actually,
from another website,
for like a phone that has some like stupid specs in it.
but it's only it is full HD plus AMOLED.
Yep.
But it is a nice
Granted, it's
phone.
past my budget for a phone. What I would willingly pay for a phone.
I wish I had 256 gigabytes of internal storage.
But your phone, you got a good deal. That for what it is, it's not bad.
Oh yeah, no, it's great. Yeah, absolutely great.
Now the big story. This piece of crap.